Now we have a six portion. In each portion, there are different topics are there which we will study one by one. First is the RAG chatbot and summarization, which comes under the design application. It covers 14% of the all exam. Second part of designed application is the architecture solution section. This is a hosted versus the open source model. Prompt engineering type zero, short, few short, tool selection, LangChain vector search. Part two is the data preparation. In this, we have text extraction, chunking strategy, tokenization, embedding model, storing vector data in vector search at delta table. Part three is the application development. This covers 30% of the exam. Building RAG app using LangChain, Lambda index, calling external API, chaining prompt, and integrating MI flow. Domain 4, assembling and deployment. This part covers 22% of the exam. In this, there is a packaging model workflow, using models serving deployment with ML flow, registering and sharing via the Unity catalog. Part 5, that is the governance. In this, this covers 8% of the exam. That is a data model access via the unit catalog, linkage and auditability, secure prompt handling, and part 6 and last, evaluation and monitoring. That is it covers the metrics, that is evaluation, latency, grounding, evaluation tool, prompt, template, text set, and logging output using the ML. Now we will discuss this and prompt engineering techniques. So prompt engineering, as we know that the prompt is something a user write or user question is the prompt, and the way we write uh, it should be effective so that we can get a proper answer is the called prompt engineering. Now type of engineering. There is the few techniques are the prompt engineering. One is the few sorts, zero sort, chain of thought, role prompt, output form. Zero shot, zero sort prompt is something in which only you ask the question with no example. Means you are trying to ask, I love coffee, and now you have to want I love coffee in English. Oh, sorry, in French. So this is something you are not giving anything. Only sentence is there only, and you want the translation of your uh, sentence. This is the zero shot. Few short few short provide example before the task. Means you want something as a answer, but before that you are giving some example like translate to French. One is I love coffee, and here is the translation of I love coffee, and then I miss the Paris. Basis of that, it will translate I miss the Paris in French. Chain of thought is something in which things will go with reasoning, and all the steps also you will know how it is working. For example, what is the 17 multiplied by 23? Think step by step. Means how 17 multiplied by 23 works and why the answer of 17 multiplied by 23 is. So all the explanation you will get, not even the answer, but you will get the explanation. This is something the reasoning you will get, and after once you will get the answer, after that if basis of this question, if you ask any question which is related to this, then it will also include your answer and questions, and then it give the response in the chain of thought. uh, AI think like a human, and it store your knowledge, it store your question, and basis of that also give the answer. Role prompting. Role prompting is something in which user assign a role to the model, and basis of that means AI inspired by that model, inspired by that role, and on basis of that role, it reply. Like you are senior legal advisor, explain this law in the simple term. So you are giving the role of the legal advisor to AI. Now it will explain the law. For example, if you are not giving a proper mm, if you are not giving the role to the AI, then it answer may be different. But if you are saying that you are a legal advisor, senior legal advisor, then the answer will be different. Means once you assign a legal advisor any role to model think like that and then reply. So this is the role prompting. Output formatting. Ask for structured output. Like if you have a something like if you want the JSON format from any table value, so the answer will be a proper format in JSON. If you know something about the JSON, so there's the curly braces and all these things. Output will come with all the curly braces and all these things. Means, for example, if you created a class of the add, and in that class two variables are there, and now if you say that please create the JSON of this class, then it will give you the JSON of that add class. In that the two parameter will be there, properties will create, and all the curly braces will be also there, so that if you want to add this in your class, so that is something is the JSON or something proper formatting or output formatting from.